Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are wrapping up Flourish Natural Body Care. Now it has been weeks, over a month at least, that I've been trying these products out, and I have done a video on the mist, the serum, and the curl cream, and a little bit of the shampoo and the conditioner. And today we're gonna wrap up and talk about a little bit more of the products that I'm not going to do a whole video on, and kind of the overview of the brand in general. So I'm loving everything that I've tried. I like that it's kind of hit me in the right season where I'm super minimal with my hair. I want my hair to feel like my hair, unless I need it to last all day long and I need to put something else with that has hold to it. But I love the brand, and I'll tell you that compared to the other brands I've used recently, they're really on par with the other brands, hair care and green beauty, like Inner Sense, Evolve H, and all those other ones. I think definitely with Inner Sense are a little bit more matched together, their ingredients and everything, and so and then also that their scents are not heavy, they're natural, and they're just very light. But all these products have been incredibly beautiful. Today, I went back to the serum again because I used the serum and the spray, and I love the way that that's feeling lately. So, and I've just been putting the spray more of a styling product lately instead of a refreshing thing. Well, I mean, I've been doing both. So we'll just kind of go over everything that we've tried. I will link these videos of the full reviews that I've done, and hopefully you guys will find this super duper helpful. So first and foremost, I already talked about it, but as you can see, I bought full sizes of the Lavender Milk Silky shampoo and conditioner. These are so wonderful, and I think they're just as good as when I had reviewed them last time. Just to note that I didn't realize how thin the shampoo is, and actually I like it. I still don't need a lot, but compared to other shampoos, it's definitely thinner, but you still don't need a lot of it. So that's something to note. The conditioner, I say, has as much, if not, I want to say more slip than the Kalia conditioners. I enjoy the scents of these ones. If you want to compare this to the Inner Sense conditioner, the Inner Sense conditioner is like $29 and this is like $19. I think it might be 1 or 2 ounces smaller possibly, but this is more affordable. And I don't need a lot of it. I can use it to detangle, squish to condish. I love the way that it feels. I love the slip that it gives and how it kind of prepares my hair. So that has not wavered even slightly, and so you can see that I bought the full size of that one. I have talked about the Lavender Mint and Clover Silkening Serum. You can see how much of it I've used. This one and several other products come in this frosted glass with the pump. You've heard me talk about that before. Again, you can see that is like 2 pumps. So I love that because I'm heavy-handed when it comes to products. So I can use like 6, 7 pumps of this and it's not that much. So I've used this, I can't even count the amount of times, and I still have probably a little less than a quarter left. So I've gotten a lot of use out of this, and I'm quite surprised at how much use I actually have gotten out of this. I like this. If you diffuse it, it doesn't give as much volume. This does have some silk protein in here, which I love about it. I think it gives my super fine curls, like really super thin hair, some strength. And when I diffuse it, it's just all the difference. My hair is more on the wavy side, longer, a little flatter, but shiny and soft when I air dry it. And when I diffuse it with the serum, my hair just pops. So I really love this serum a lot. And when I'm out of it, I'm definitely going to be buying this again. The next product review I did on it was the Lavender Mint and Clover Silky Hydrating Mist. I went on and on about it. I think as a refreshing spray, as a styling product, this again has some silk protein in here. I know some of my curly girls are afraid of protein, but when you have hair as fine as mine, like you put it up and it's like you can see through it. It's so fine that I don't have a lot of strength in my hair and my curls, and I really do tend to fall more wavy. So this is nice. I know Kirsten, the owner, just spritzes this and goes. That's what she uses in her hair. I've been spritzing this in with the curling cream, which is my new favorite way to use the curling cream, is to kind of put it in the ends and then spritz this for extra strength, or to use these together and just at like extra hold that I know for sure. It's like 75% that I'm gonna get good hold on this if I diffuse, but once in a while I don't get the best hair days, but I guess isn't that every everybody on any product. But to kind of ensure I know what I'm going to get out of it, I kind of put them both together so I get that hold from the Silk Protein. I think it's so all of this whole line is so very well balanced that there might be a little bit of protein in each of these, but it's so perfect for fine hair because it adds some great strength, but definitely is nourishing to the hair. And so I love the way that they feel for all of these. As a refreshing spray, doesn't make your hair feel wet or heavy. It's definitely quite light and it dries super fast. And I like that it doesn't leave the frizz that water or like very water-based, even though this is water-based, refreshing sprays do. So I really do enjoy this a lot. This is my second full bottle of this. And so I love this a lot. The next product I did the last video I did on this brand was the Honey Blossom and Marshmallow Root Curling Cream. Again, in the frosted glass bottle. It is gorgeous. Oddly enough, it's heavier, not like heavy as in like it weighs my hair down, but this holds better than this one. And I think this is just a denser product. This serum is very light and purified water based, and the first one here is water based, but then it goes into marshmallow root. I actually did a whole video on marshmallow root and what that does to my hair, so it leaves it very soft and silky. So this is just a little heavier, I guess, when you touch them, but it's not heavy on my hair. It doesn't weigh my hair down, but I have less hold with this one, whether I diffuse or not. My curls are fluffy and nice when I diffuse with this, so that's why I've been finishing up with this one to add a little bit of hold, and it works perfectly. Like I had mentioned in the video, this would be perfect for fine hair girls who want to layer a cream under a gel, under a foam, if you want to add extra nourishment. I love the way these make my hair feel so soft and so nourished, and but definitely doesn't weigh it down. It's just kind of figuring out exactly what works for you with this one. So I'll link that video if you haven't watched that. I have a few more hair products, and I will first talk about this Lemongrass and Melissa Shampoo Booster and Mask. My husband has crazy scalp issues. He has some dandruff and some itchiness, especially when his hair grows out a little bit more, and I have no scalp issues. But I have used this as like a clarifying treatment, and the shampoo definitely is a hydrating shampoo. So if you wanted more, I would add the mask, which would maybe be once a month, maybe. He enjoyed this because he has a lot more scalp issues, and when he uses this, his hair doesn't itch. He says it itches generally right when he gets out of the shower, just from the wetness, and he instantly felt relief with this. This one, how you use this, it's actually a powder, which is really cool, and you just add this, a heaping teaspoon to your shampoo, rub between your hands to activate the foaming bubbles, apply to your wet scalp and hair, and rub. Let sit for a few minutes as the foaming action works. Massage scalp again. You'll feel some undissolved crystals and rinse thoroughly. This has arrowroot powder, citric acid, sodium bicarbonate, melissa, and organic vegetable glycerin, lemongrass, and chamomile essential oils. So I like it for I would use it for clarifying, maybe once a month, probably more like once every couple months, so this would last a while. And he's been using it more often and liking this a lot. This has really been working well for his scalp. So if you need something, I think there's like a buildup buster it comes for clarifying for curly hair. If you're definitely one that conditions or co-washes more, this could be one that you could use, and you'd get a lot of use out of this. This is 2 ounces, but we've used it several times and we haven't used that much. That's this one. In the same scent, which is the Lemongrass and Melissa, which is very nice, she also has a healthy scalp and hair oil. I like the way this is, again, the frosted glass, but this pump is a little bit different. This I feel like gives an appropriate amount of the oil, probably a little bit more of the oil. As you can see, it's like a finer, I don't want to say like a waterier oil, but it's definitely a thinner oil, which works so well on my hair. I love the way that it smells. I generally use this as a pre-poo, definitely. I've gone a little overboard sometimes, and so I'll do it the night before. I'll put it in my hands, mostly on my fingers, and I'll give myself a nice little scalp massage. And then sometimes I get a little heavy-handed, and the night before I'm gonna shampoo the next day. So this is very nice. It's lighter than some of the hair oils that I've used recently, and I've used it quite a bit, almost every time I've shampooed, and my hair looks really fluffy. And I still have a lot, so her products just last so long. On the same type of a product, but in the Rosewood Infusion and Angelica, she's got glossing drops, which has the same little applicator as that one does. This one has well-crafted horsetail, it has fractionated coconut oil, it has jojoba oil, and evening primrose oil. This oil smells beautiful. I like to use this. I still have the other oil in my hands, but I like to use just not even a full pump. And it's, again, a thinner oil, and then I rub it in my hands, and then I just gloss over. I don't like go crazy, but I just gloss over. My hair looks a little frizzy today, and it's nice. It's not weighing down. I don't typically use it on my first day, maybe my second or third day when I have a little bit more frizz, but this is really nice. Again, I've used this several times, and more than several times, and this has barely to touch even like a tenth of the product. So this smells so pretty. It isn't rose like I think you're used to. It's just such a beautiful, light, flowery scent, but it's not overly flowery at all. I like this definitely a lot. It's really quite beautiful. Another one in that same scent is her deep conditioning cream. I will say this is probably my least favorite product, and not that I dislike it, but it's, of all the favorites, this is my least favorite. And I will tell you why, and it's because her conditioner is so good. Usually when I look, and I don't have a ton of experience with deep conditioners, but I feel like if somebody has a conditioner that's thinner, lighter, not as conditioning, it would make sense to have a deep conditioner. But her conditioner is so conditioning and is so great that I just feel like using this as a deep conditioner, leaving it in longer, as opposed to using this. This definitely has more of a clearer, opacity, is that right, to it. And this one is definitely more regular conditioner. It's a little whiter, and definitely has a thicker consistency. I've used this, and this is really nice. I love the rosewood smell of it. It is really, really quite beautiful, but I haven't been pulling for it too much, but in all honesty, I don't pull for deep conditioners a ton anyways. When I'm out of conditioner or I'm gonna be shampooing or clarifying, I like to go in with a deep conditioner, or just as kind of to use them up. So if you have a good enough conditioner, I haven't really been having the need to have a deep conditioner. So this is quite nice, but her regular conditioner is just so wonderful that this is just fine, but it's so hard to explain, if you know what I mean. I think it's the same thing with the Inner Sense. Their regular conditioner is thick and hydrating and great, but so is their deep conditioner. So I don't see too much of a gap between the two, and which is the only reason why I don't love this more, is because I love this one so much. The last hair product I have, and I can't find, she does have a sea salt spray, which I really do like because it isn't as drying as other sea salt sprays that I've tried, and I had it in the trial size, so I think I used it up. But she also has the Honey Blossom and Marshmallow Root Gentle Detangling Mist. I've been using this on my daughter's hair a little bit, but because I just have the trial size, I've actually been using it as a refreshing spray, because I like the way that it smells. I think it doesn't have protein like this one does. So that is definitely a nice one. I can't get off the Silkening Hydrating Mist. So those ones are just gorgeous. I love every hair product that I've tried. The conditioner and shampoos have become such fast staples for me. Recently, she had a promotion where you also get points in her store. For every $1 you spend, you get a point, and every 100 points, you get $10 off. That is really crazy, because I know other point systems, you need 250 points, 500 points, which is a lot. And so that is very minimal and a really great kind of coupon deal. And I think she gives you quite a bit of points or credit in her store when it's your birthday. And so not only is she incredibly responsive to any questions that you have, and her products are great, she's got a great point system. But recently she had a promotion where you got double points for the weekend, and then you'd also got a free deluxe sample of some of her sugar scrubs or sugar polishes. I'm definitely not a body care person, but I'm starting to be. She sent me the Sublime Citrus and the Ginger Elixir. I've been using the Sublime Citrus, I love citrus scents. This is just the right amount of grit when it comes to the sugar part of it. I know some of them can be really heavy and some are so fine that it barely like really exfoliates, but this is really, really very nice. I like using this in the shower and it makes my skin feel really nice. If I do anything, I definitely neglect my body, and I have like dry legs and dry arms at times, and I always forget to lotion those things up or use body oil, and I have that plenty, but maybe because this is actually in the shower with me, I actually use it more often. The ginger elixir actually have not, this is definitely more like spiced. This ginger elixir is also a sugar body polish, and this is definitely more spice to it. It is tantalizing ginger elixir is a complex, warm, spicy scent. I think that is spot on. Organic cane sugar, coconut oil, sunflower oil, essential oil blends, vitamin E, grapefruit extract. My mom loves, and my sister too, loves ginger. So I actually might send this to her as a gift because I am definitely much more of a mint and citrus person. So this, these would all make beautiful, lovely gifts. Definitely. The very last thing that it will also be on my to buy list is her body creams. Scent Hive Trish had a whole video on that one, or she included that in her review of the brand. And it's again in the Rosewood and Angelica. I love this scent. This looks a little bit more lotiony now, and I know she does have lotions. When I first got it, and this was like a sample size, I believe. When I first got it, it was definitely more whipped, but I kept leaving it in my pocket at work, so it kind of melted a little bit. But I love the way that this feels. I love how it smells. It's just not heavy, and I like how silky smooth it leaves my skin, but not oily, not greasy, just perfect. So I cannot compare this to the body lotion, as I've not tried the body lotion before, but I just really enjoy these scents. When it comes to this brand, I love that it's a small business. I love that it's woman owned. I love that it's small batches, and she's got part of a farm, and she's growing and expanding, and I love everything that I've tried so far. So I have heard only wonderful things from some of the people in my Facebook group that have tried her stuff and had messaged and emailed with her about what that she thinks. She's definitely very in tune to what somebody might need, and she gives the best suggestions. I had originally emailed her asking what she thought I should use, and I had an idea of what I thought I should use. And, she said, she sent me the products I was interested in, plus ones she thought would be better for me, and she was right. So she, although I can make all of these work for me, I really do enjoy them all. As you've seen, I purchased a full size of this and of this one. This is the second full size purchase of this one. And then every time I tried, and the glossing drops, and and the infusion oil, I have bought full sizes from the samples so much. And I do also love that is she has these mini sizes. And you can buy things in the mini bar like this, like the Silken Serum, a lot of different things, the shampoos. And if you enjoy it, you get a little bit of a coupon off of the full size if you buy it, which is just great. And so shipping is always very fast. She's very receptive to messages, and she just, the turnaround time on those things are so quick. So I'm really impressed. As I mentioned in my video before, I found her because of these sample sizes, and that's how I really prefer to purchase things online that I can't smell myself, touch myself, or borrow from somebody else that's kind of close by. And so I am definitely a lifelong customer. I've bought and repurchased. I know she had mentioned that so many of these are actually pretty new products to her store in the last year. And I know she's definitely brainstorming and working on products for the future, and I cannot wait to see what they'll be and experience them for myself. So again, if you're in the Vermont area, you can even go and refill these, which is again awesome. If you go on to her site, she does explain the preservatives that she does use. I know that is an issue with the Kalia, as they only use like a very super minimal preservative, which had been brought to my attention by a couple of my followers. And I've not found issue with the Kalia conditioner or having any mold or any issue because of not like a lack of a preservative. But she goes into such detail on these are the preservatives you use in Green Beauty. Here are the eco-certified ones that I use, why I choose one over the other. And it takes all the investigative, like, consumerism out of it. Not that you don't have to do your own homework, but I like how transparent she is on all of it. And so she is incredibly transparent on her ingredients, on her processes, on what she does. And I think that that's just, especially in the time of greenwashing, like just everything says natural, everything says, you know, so many percent organic, which I don't mind all the time. And I'm not a purist at all anymore. I think I'll take things, you know, into consideration, but I do love her transparency. And for me, that's just an added bonus to the reason why I'd love to support her. So if you have not tried these out, definitely try out some of the things in her sample program. She also, I believe, has like body mists. She's got different body lotions, aside from the body creams. And so she has a lot of beautiful things in her store, and it's so easy to shop. So I know some of you have bought some of the things, samples, or used these, and I'm so interested to hear how you're liking it and what you're thinking about these products and what's your favorite scent. I think for me, my favorite scent would be the lavender, mint, and clover, the rosewood, and then also the honey one. But I like the citrus one too. I think they're all light enough and refreshing enough that they're just invigorating and beautiful, but they don't stick around. It's not that synthetic. It's not very heavy. I think more of the experience isn't in the scent. It's definitely in the textures and what these products kind of do, which I love. They've got beautiful ingredients in all of them. So I just cannot still get over this glass packaging. I do love it. Not everything comes in glass. This is definitely plastic. This is glass, the body cream. And so the body cream and these little bottles are the only ones that's in glass. Everything else I think is in plastic, which is recyclable. So I, again, want to thank Kirsten so much. We've definitely connected. I love being able to support her. I love that so many of you have found her from me, which is great. I've loved every product that I've used, and thank you for the products that she's gifted to me. Many I've bought myself, many she's gifted to me, and I can't not say enough about them. So if you have any questions on any of these products, or if you want me to go into a little bit more detail on exactly the scent profile, I can absolutely do that for you. I will link Scent Hive Trish's video again below, because I think she was definitely more of from a body care perspective, but she does touch on the shampoo, conditioner, and the hydrating mist, from what I remember. Definitely the hydrating mist. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this series. Also in the comments below, let me know of any other products or brands that you would be interested in me featuring. So I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you guys so much. Bye.